at it. Now, playing scale could be simple depending on the approach you take. The reason why most people find it difficult is because they just want to play it. Then you have to first learn their fingering, and you know the left hand is different from the right hand, so it is very advisable you take it one after the other before you work on the combination. And today we're looking at how you can break the two ends together in order to have a complete scale. We're working on C major scale today. The left hand is your 5 4 3 2 1 3 2 1. And by now I believe you should know your left hand fingers. We have 5 4 3 2 1. Then that is the same way you have 5 4 3 2 1, and there is a cross here. 3 2 1. So it is always advisable to play the left hand, especially you are familiar with your right hand. That is, you are a righty, you use your right hand most times, so it's better you spend few times on your left hand before you work on your right hand and combine it two. Try to play this as slow as possible, then you work on it ascending and descending. That is, we take it 5 4 3 2 1, then 3 2 1, then we take it back. Don't forget that part, we have your cross, then you move your thumb to your G. We look at the right hand. The right hand is different. This time around the fingering is 1 2 3 4 and 5. You understand it's different from the left, and I said it the other time. Now when you are playing the same scale, we are using C major, we are playing the right hand, and the fingering for the scale is 1 2 3. Then there's a cross here to make it another 1. So we have 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and 5. Again, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then when you're taking it back, you also observe those crossing. Then you have your 5 4 3 2 1 3 2 and 1. Okay, the piano is played with two ends, so you have to learn to combine the two. Now quickly I will teach you a break, what I use for my students, even the younger ones, and with time, within few minutes, are able to play their scale easily. So you work on those where you have the parts, where you have the crossing. I call it crossing, and sometimes I call it break. Now for example, we know our left hand is going to play all the 5 notes before there is a cross. Why this play the 3 note and cross? So we look at where to break it. So we look at the C, D, E, and there is a break. So if you're having issue playing this, better you learn to conquer this part first before you go on. So most times I tell my students, spend few time playing this, you go back to it, just observe, make sure you are observing, and this note they are playing together at the same time. Then once you have done that, then you work on conquering the second cross, which is coming from the right hand. So that means we are moving on your F, then this one continues before we have another cross. Let me take that again. We have our, then E, there is a cross here to your F, then G continues the two ends, then there is a cross here from the middle finger of your left hand. Now the same thing happens when you are going back, descending order. Then you come, you know this one is supposed to, the thumb moves to G, while this left hand continues. Now the simple logic is, while you are playing ascending, this one will play all the 5 notes, while this one moves on the 3rd one. But when you are coming back, this one plays all the 5 notes, while this one moves on the 3rd one. Like you are moving 1 2, then there's a movement after the 3rd one, there's a movement after the 3rd one. The same thing with this there is a movement after the third note. So that is how you learn to combine it. Now let me play the scale together now. We have a C and D and E, then there's a cross from the right hand and the left hand follows suit. Then you take it from the back, this one moves. Work on accuracy first before you increase your speed.